Thank you for Patreon now for donating to the Patreon. Guys, it's Fanny Hazel back in with the Pokemon Diamond, or Brilliant Diamond videos. If you enjoyed them, like, comment, subscribe, and start, shall we? So in the last one, which I recorded about a week ago now, we ended up going through the garden forest, the forest with a bunch of bug Pokemon. We caught a few guys for our team, and now we're heading to Eternia City for our second gym badge. We also teamed up with someone whose name eludes me. Actually, now that I think about it, the character who we team up with, do they ever show up later in the game, or is that just a random character that they had? Because here's my thing, if that's a random character they had, why didn't they make them a recurring character? Like, there are plenty of characters they could have picked for you to, like, partner up with that, like, occur in the late parts of the game. Why don't they have that one? Unless she does reappear in, Lichero, I think her name was. Like, why doesn't, like, does she appear later in the game or something? Also, you can just skip these guys, against my better judgment, even though it's only, is it just him that's not a challenger? Okay, so either all of them except for him wasn't a challenger, or it's this guy's the only challenger. Who knows? Oh, he's gonna have a Magikarp, right? Oh, he has a Goldeen. Fuck. Okay, so there's two challengers then, because I know one of them has a Magikarp. But yeah, anyways, I guess we're probably not gonna take on the gym this episode. This episode will probably just be like a more or less me kind of handling shit episode. Like, anything, like, this is a freebie episode, is what I'm getting at here. Like, next episode will Peck. Oh, I forgot, I'm a fighting type now. I was like, what the fuck? Did Peck turn into a water type move within this game or some shit? No, it's a flying type move, and I forgot I'm part fighting. Anyways, yeah, it's just gonna be a fuck around episode, you know. I'm gonna catch more Pokemon maybe. Probably just not gonna take on the gym. I'll probably leave that for the next episode, because that feels like something big, and as much as I want to take on the gym right now, like, one, I don't feel like it. And two, yes, that's every reason why you shouldn't do something. It's simply put, you don't feel like it. That's a good enough reason for me. But, okay, here's the Magikarp guy. I don't know. I just don't want to do the gym right now, because I just feel like I should do some grinding. Because I said before I was going to go do some stuff off screen. Like I said, it's been a week since I've, recorded. And typically whenever I record a game, that's the only time I play it, unless, like, it has something to do with something that will affect the later game. Like, for example, in Pokemon, most of the time, unless there's a Pokemon I really want to catch, if I'm recording it, or like I'm doing a Let's Play of it, I'm not going to play it outside of the Let's Play. Because I don't want to, like, end up doing too much or, like, accidentally starting something without saving, because half the time I do that. I mean, I remember one time I almost did it in a game, and I hated myself, and I was like, wait, I better stop myself, because it's going to happen. If I go here, it will start an event, and then I'll miss it on camera, and it'd be really weird if I, like, I start the camera back then, because even back then, when I was, and this was like back when Dragon Ball Fusions was my Let's Play of the channel, my first 3DS Let's Play actually. Oh god, he has a full team of Magikarps. Yeah, back when it was my first Let's Play on the channel, I did, or outside, or like on the 3DS at least, I didn't know per se, like, what to do, but I did know that, like, not start an event off camera and then just have the camera come back on it. And thankfully, I wasn't wrong to do that. It got paid back for it in the end, but, like, you know, it's a lot of things you gotta keep track of, and it's kind of annoying. Like, and I like how this man's Magikarp team lasted through the entire thing. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, everything I said I was gonna do last episode, because I forgot to do it, partially because, like, by the way, a little bit of a note now, actually. Plus sides to me is I have now become a high school senior, so that's fun. But that's why I haven't touched this game in a week, because I just became a high school senior. The day after I recorded that episode is when school started back up again. So, you know, that's how this Let's Play is gonna be. Gonna be a little bit back and forth, gonna be a bit difficult, but you know, it's my favorite game, or at least my favorite region, so I'm willing to sacrifice some things for this. So yeah, let's go ahead, be past this team. Please don't tell me it was 3 people that had Pokemon, it was just 1 or 2, and of course this guy has Pokemon too. So yeah, I guess any Pokemon I said I might catch last time, I'll do it here. So I think the targets I said were a Wurmple, just because I wanted a Wurmple, and a, what's it called? And a, what's the other one? Baneri. And now that I've had some thought on it, I'm kind of like, don't tell me you have 3 Magikarps, dude. Now that I've had some thought on it, I'm kind of like, do I want a Baneri on my team? Because, like, it's a normal type. It has no strengths against anything, and frankly, it's not my favorite normal type. Like, yes, Lopunny is the, if I put Lopunny in the, thumbnail, I'm 95% sure whatever video I do that for will have the most clicks on ever, and I can think of a few reasons why. I get two come to my head immediately. Yes, two very specific reasons. You see, you can't see what I'm illustrating right now, but I'm pretty sure all of you who can get the point that I'm trying to make here is that there are two very specific reasons why I think people would click on a Lopunny video. So, you know, while that would technically, I mean, in my mind, I count that as clickbait, because more likely than not, Lopunny would be in the video itself, most likely because she would be on the team, but she probably won't get much screen time, and if she does, then the thumbnail would kind of be well-deserved, but at the same time be like, cool, I'm guaranteed to get views out of this. So, like, I don't want to resort to that level of clickbaiting in my mind. Like, again, in my mind, that's clickbaiting, because I don't want to, but at the same time, I might catch her just to catch her, you know, and then have just that one video at the end of the series that gets the most views, simply because, like, it happens to have Lopunny in the thumbnail at any degree whatsoever, and as long as those two very specific reasons are viewable, people will click on that video faster than ever. I mean, that would be my way to get, people to get in, so that's fun. Oh yeah, here's Eternia City, by the way. What the? That's a Team Galactic run. Hey, you! Yeah, you, trainer! It's okay, never mind, you look tough. I won't take, I'll just keep your Pokemon. Carry on. So he was gonna rob us, and then we just simply looking at us, he was like, fuck that. Oh god, no. Not you. Not you. Don't do this game. No. No, I beg of you, listen, we can talk about this. Oh, is that a Pokedex? You must be helping Professor Rowan. I have no idea how to make this character sound, so I'm just gonna go with what I got. What's your name? Okay, hello, Ezel. I'll be sure to remember that name. My name is Cynthia. I'm a trainer just like you. For those of you, you know, I'll let the dialogue go first before I spoil anything. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here in Eternia City, there's a statue of ancient Pokemon. According to the myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows, you may encounter something like it while you're traveling with your Pokedex. Try using these, they should help you on your way. And we obtained TM93, what is that? I don't know. I was hoping it would be Surf. Cut is a hidden moves app that allows you to chop down small trees that are blocking your way. Remember, you can use the hidden move Cut from your Pokedex in the field. It will let you go places that were previously inaccessible to you. That's important for filling up your Pokedex, right? Then luck will be with you, young trainer. Okay, so she didn't say it in dialogue. And as much as I'm kind of against spoiling games, especially ones that I'm like a little bit up towards, I'm 95% sure everyone watching this knows what, like, who that character is. I'm 95% sure I said it within the first 3 episodes. So, or like the episodes I recorded before this. So I'm gonna go ahead and flat out say it in case I didn't, and anyone's wondering why I'm not saying it at this point. That's Cynthia. The only champion I hate. Or no, let me rephrase that, sorry. The only champion that has ever made me try. Now, I'm not saying I'm particularly good at Pokemon. No, I just run through with the starter or like teams that I made from the get-go, and because my teams, and I tend to over-level ever so slightly depending on what game it is, my Pokemon tend to be pretty able to handle everyone, and the champions are the one that's pretty difficult, just because like they're the champion, but like even then I can still handle them losing at most 2 Pokemon, and that's just me being stupid, to be honest, because I don't like to use items. Cynthia! Cynthia's the one champion that not only made me use items, but made me actually use a strategy to beat her. By the way, you cannot go far from this route onwards, like, you kind of have to, beat the gym first. I'm just kind of going here because I want to, but yeah, Cynthia was the first champion, or, sorry, let me rephrase that, the first character in a Pokemon game ever that made me actually come up with a strategy to win and made me use it. And I hate Cynthia. For those of you who don't know, oh, I forgot I'm trying to catch this thing. I thought this was a trainer Pokemon for a second. Anyways, for those of you that don't know, how I play games is I like to play them stupidly. Like, I will go off the basis of pure instinct. I don't like to think. I just like to click whatever I see first. You know, see what happens type of deal. It's more fun that way. Like, there's no calculations. I mean, technically, there are calculations in the sense where I can guess what's gonna happen based off of if I do X, what Y will occur. I normally don't really care, and I'll do it anyways, even if I know it's stupid. Like, for example, I will willingly throw fire types into a water type battle, even if said fire type doesn't have a move that's super effective, just because I want to do that. Like, I've done that in this game and other Pokemon games several times already. But Cynthia's that one character in the entirety of the Pokemon games that not only forced me to use items during battle, and not just like in a desperate situation where I have to use an item otherwise I lose, but have to consistently keep my Pokemon healed up because I know she can one-shot me at any moment. And she's also the only character that made me come up with an actual plan to win. I hate Cynthia for that so much. Like, I'm not saying Cynthia ruined Pokemon for me. No. But Cynthia is the sole reason why I kind of didn't want to come back to this game. I'm not even joking with you. Cynthia's the sole reason I didn't want to click on this game. Not the chibi that I don't like. Not other Pokemon that I hate, like, because this generally has a few Pokemon that I actually like. Simply, it was just Cynthia that made me not want to come back here. Because in my mind, she won the war. In my mind, because she made me resort to strategy to win and use items strategically, she won the war. And in the end, she deserved the win. And I hate her for that. I will forever not hate Cynthia for this. This is a constant thing in my mind. When we get to the Cynthia gym battle, you can bet, like, I'm pulling out all the stops. Listen, all I'm gonna say is this. If by that time in the gym battle, I'm going like through my existential crisis of like, you know what, fuck everything, I have faith. Okay, there we go, I was looking for the trainer, because I knew there was a trainer okay, Zubat. Anyways, if at some point I'm going through like my crisis of, if I do like steal scenes from the anime, will I get copyright struck for it? If for some reason at that point my mind's thinking that, I will immediately, without shadow of a doubt, take every cool anime music I have, take every, cool anime Pokemon scene I can do with Cynthia and beat the shit out of her with it. Hype up that battle as much as possible so I can get my damn revenge. Cause she won the battle. She won the war. I won the battle. Technically she won the battle too, because she beat me the first time. So we had 2 fights so far. I won one battle, she won the other. In my mind, she won overall though, because she won the war. So I'm having my rematch on the channel. If I win on my first try, great. Then that means I probably won the war, I hope. And I definitely won the battle. That means I can rematch her at some point, hopefully. And hopefully I will win that time too. So I can say without a shadow of a doubt, I fucking won. Again I say, it's just my philosophy on it. Like, I don't take it seriously because it's a game, but I refuse to lose to Cynthia again. This is my rival right now. Cynthia is my only rival. Fuck Barry. Fuck Dawn if Dawn counts as the rival, though I do like Dawn as a character. But move aside, Dawn. You are not my rival, and Barry can go to hell for all I care. This kid is only a means to the end in training, because when we get to the end, my Infernape hopefully will go up against her Garchomp and beat the fucking shit out of it. Yes, I'm aware I'm going a little bit too aggressive for this. Do I care? No. How do I get out of this again? I forgot. Okay, there we go. Okay, this probably is the last trainer we're gonna take on, and then we might go back into the forest, because I know there's nothing in that cave I want. If this was X and Y, there would be an Axew in there, and I would catch it immediately, because Axew is one of my favorite dragon types. So, like, not Axew himself, but Haxorus. We all know why I like Haxorus, right? I mean, just in case I never explained it, I guess I might as well. So, you know, the funny thing is, I think I've told a lie on Pokemon, and I don't, like, call anyone out for believing it, because frankly, I don't know if it's the truth or not. So, when I started playing Pokemon, it was one of 3 games I started playing. I don't know which one was first, is the thing. I know these were the first 3 games I played. I don't know in which order. There was Black and White 2, specifically Black 2. There was Soul Silver, and then there was the original Diamond. Now, I don't know which one I started playing first. Do I think it was the original Diamond? Yes. Do I have more memories of Pokemon Black? Here's the thing. The reason why I think it's Black 2, because I'm starting to think it's Black 2 that I played first, is because Black 2 was the one I not only made it to Elite 4 first, but it's the one I beat the Elite 4 first. I think Black 2 was... Yeah, no, because I beat the X and Y Elite 4. I never beat Soul and Silver. I got to the Elite 4 once, because every time before that I would restart the game. Not out of frustration, but I just got bored. Like, that's what Soul Silver was to me. Soul Silver was... Before we got to the 8th gym, I found the game entertaining and fun. But once we got to the 8th gym with Claire, after Claire's gym battle, I always felt like, this is boring. It's not exciting to me anymore. Like, The only thing I could think about was like the red thing, but when I first played Soul Silver, I never knew about that red thing. I only knew about, we'll go in that cave later when it's relevant, by the way. But yeah, I never knew about the red thing. I only learned about it a few years later. So in my mind, and I never knew about Kanto being a part of the game. So in my mind, I was like, okay, cool, there's the Elite Four left, but I would always get bored. So after beating, I would either give up at Claire's gym, not because Claire was hard. She did beat me once. But, and that was my first time battling her because I didn't know, like, what her team would be because I knew there wasn't a lot of dragon types. Apparently, there was enough for her to kick my ass. So, I also remember the first time I beat her, too, because, like, there were a lot of times where I gave up halfway through because either I had to go do something and I didn't want to, like, stall the game that long, or I knew, like, there's a 50-50 bet depending on if the AI was smart enough to call my bluff that it would win. Again, it would have to be smart enough. If it was dumb enough not to call my bluff, I would win on the spot. But like, it really just depended, so I would give up halfway through. So she only beat me a total of once. If we're counting the times I gave up for any other reason, then technically she beat me a total of 5 times, counting that one. So, you know, that was the thing. But anyways, yeah, I would either give up at Claire's gym just because like that's where I knew the game was gonna get boring at, or I would give up after I beat Bryce's gym because that was the last one I cared, or maybe not Bryce, I forgot what his name was, but like the ice type gym leader, that's where I would give up at just because that's when I knew like, okay, there's only Claire left and I didn't really like the ice puzzle, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, who cares. Anyways, and then like Diamond and Pearl, I already told the reason why I never finished the game. But X and Y, I mean not X and Y, Black and White 2. So, here's the thing, Black and White 2, I think I said this at some point on the channel. Black and White 2, when I first started playing, I restarted the game 20 times. And I'm not saying I restarted 20 times because, oh my god, I was an idiot, or like, because I was 10 when I started the game, or 8, I don't remember how old I was, somewhere in that range. And in my mind, I was like, or you could probably think that, oh, he's a spoiled child trying to restart the game so you get the perfect run. No, that wasn't it. I was dumb, and I didn't know that I had to save my game. Or to be more exact, I knew I had to save, but like, you guys know how the 3DS where if you close it, the game will like, it won't stop the game. Yeah, for some reason I thought that's, and the 3DS didn't come out at that point. I don't know why I thought like that was a DS feature. Again, I said the 3DS wasn't out at that point. We had no news of it, or at least I didn't know of it. I just thought it worked like that for some reason. So I would close the DS, the game would turn off, and then I would constantly have to get my starter again. I went through every starter so many times. I went through Oshawott 3 times. I went through Tepig, my original starter choice, 15 times, and I went through Snivy twice. Once before, and then once at the very end, because that's the one I realized I had to save. And that was and this is where I found, like, nicknames kind of stupid, because I accidentally nicknamed my Snivy, because I thought that if I change, like, if it evolves, it changes the nickname, or, like, removes the nickname. Because, again, I've never seen a Pokemon Let's Play at this point. I've never seen anyone else play well, I've seen people play Pokemon before, obviously, but I've never seen, like, a Pokemon Let's Play. So, I didn't know that the nickname would stick with it, and I did Snivy in all caps because back then, I never really used the lowercase whenever I typed out a name in a game. I don't know why, it just felt like it was too much of a hassle to go back down. So, I'm trying to find a Banir. There it is! The second I start saying his name, that's when it shows up. So, yeah, you know, I ran into that, issue where eventually I found the Snivy, and after I got it, I was like, oh my god, or like once I learned about it, because once it evolved, I figured it out, and I was like, oh my god, I want to restart the game because I nicknamed my Snivy, no, I didn't nickname my Snivy, I nicknamed my Snivy, and it evolved, and I was like, fuck, now it's stuck with that name, but I was like, you know what, I've already restarted the game enough, I can't, you know, we'll do it one more time, I've already restarted the game enough, I can't just, like, you know, oh, thank god I found another Veneer. I can't just restart it again, so I was like, you know, fuck it. This time I'm keeping the starter. I'm keeping Snivy the Snivy. I forgot who was on my team. I can remember a lot of the teamers that swapped around. God, I love Black and White 2, though, just because, like, the movie theater one, that movie theater portion, I loved going to do that the most. It was so fun to me. That was such a fun mechanic. I found it weird, though, that the 8th gym leader from the anime, though, the Ash fought, the poison one, was the 2nd gym leader in the game. Again, one of the first 3 games I ever played, meaning I definitely didn't know exactly what was going on, but that was the whole thing. Can this catch, please? As I hope, with my soul and heart. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna swatch out with Pokemon so I can try to hurt this thing. But anyways, Yeah, so as I progressed through the game, Snivy the Servine eventually evolved into Snivy the Superior. Yes, again, I didn't know what a nickname raider was at the time, and I probably walked right in front of them too is the thing. I'm willing to bet right now I talked to them, and I just didn't know it. I'm willing to bet right now I did. Depending on what gym town they are, I can definitely tell you if I did or didn't. But yeah, so I just like, you know, made it through the game. It wasn't hard until I made it to Elite Four. The Elite Four kicked my ass. I beat past the first one, and then I lost to the second. And then that was always the case. I could always beat the first one that I fought, but I could never beat the second. Because I always ran out of items. Because I never knew I could buy items. Or like, I never would buy items. So here's what my solution was to fixing that. I would instead go to, if you play Black and White, you know that there's a place in the Electric Gym City, I forgot what it's called, Nimbasa I think it is, Nimbasa, where if you play against like these different teams of football and basketball players, or like trainer types, you can use them to grind. I sat there and grinded my Haxorus for 2 weeks, because it reset every few hours. So I grinded, my Haxorus eventually got to the point where it wasn't getting that much experience. That's why it took so long. If I stopped at the level that they were even on, it probably would have taken me at most 3 days to get everyone on my team to full level. But instead, I was only like, I'm gonna grind one Pokemon at a time. So I grinded up my Haxorus. My Haxorus got to level fucking 99. And then I was like, oh my god, that took so long. I'm just gonna go see if level 99 Haxorus can beat through them. Or like if my team can beat through the level 99 Haxorus. Haxorus swept everyone. It one-shot everything with Dragon Claw. And I mean everything was one-shot by a Dragon Claw. And then until I ran out of Dragon Claws, and then I had to like resort to something else. And then we got to Champion Iris, and again, in the anime I knew that it was the Buffalo guy, so I was like, why the fuck was Iris here? I beat past Iris so easily. Like, you know, she was the one that took down my Haxorus, or almost took it down. She was the first one that landed a hit on it, and because I ran out of Dragon Claws, and I still killed her. She didn't take down my Haxorus. I mean, the Buffalo guy did when I eventually fought him, but like, because I didn't heal, but yeah, all I have to say is this, oh yeah, I forgot, you can now dig places, so this is how you get fossils and gems and stuff to get fossils. So, all around, like, that was my experience being the first, my first time beating a Pokemon game, is me just leveling up my Haxorus to level 99 because I thought I would have to, and I immediately kicked Iris's ass. And I just like the whole team. What I learned from that experience: spam level 99 Haxorus, it will always go right for you. And by the way, like I said, no, wait, do I have to? Oh, I have to. Yeah, use item. Okay, well, I guess this is a way for me to get stuff now. Oh, hi, Rourke. Hey, so this is your first time here? Welcome to Shino's Grand Underground. This is a network of tunnels, caves, blah, blah, blah. How, what place am I doing here? Kind of hard to answer. I mean, pretty much everything. For instance, you can dig up fossils, make your own secret base, you can talk to the underground men, or more. Remember, press Y. Okay, is Y to leave or is Y to dig? I should have been paying attention. But, like, at least I know in the old game, this is how you get fossils. I don't know how you get it here. Okay, yeah, so I walked away from something. So it's this. Y. Yeah, you know what? I want to see. Can I leave from here? Go up. Yeah, well, yeah. I would very much like to return to surface. Okay. So now we'll dedicate a whole episode to that later, where it's just me talking for 20 minutes. Oh, cool. We got spears. Wait, can't we use these to get fossils? Wait. We can use that to get fossils, can't we? Okay, that was weird. Anyways, yeah. That's pretty much it for this one. I kind of said everything I want to say. I've done everything I wanted to do. For the record, this bike guy, which we're about to find out, he's apparently missing, right? Yeah, he went to the Team Galactic base. We can all imagine what happened there, so we'll deal with that later in the next one. We cannot move on without a bike, by the way. That's why that's important. And to get to the base for them, what you have to do is you have to go through here. I find it funny how their galactic building is right here. But yeah, so we basically have to beat the second gym. So without further ado, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, follow Twitch, and in the next one we will take on the second gym. So I'll see you all then. Don't forget to check us out.